Hi everyone, so today we're going to be doing a segment where we're going to be talking to Howard University students and having a panel. We're going to start off with Howard introductions.
What's up, y'all? My name is Jahmere Hargraves. I'm a sophomore management major from Delaware.
Hi everyone, my name is MJ, but I go by Maia Patterson. I'm a legal communications major from Hampton, Virginia.
Hello, my name is Nora Auma. I'm a sophomore biology major, chemistry minor from Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey y'all, my name is Amira Murray. I'm a sophomore marketing major, political science minor from Lawnside, New Jersey.
What's up with y'all? My name is Reggie Alexander. I'm a sophomore finance major from Waldorf, Maryland.
Okay, so the first question today is going to be, how has your Howard experience been thus far?
I'll take that. My Howard experience has been a movie. I feel like that's like the one word to describe it. It's a movie.
I agree with that, yeah. Like, everything I've done here, I never thought I would ever get a chance to do, and I'm doing everything that I want to do. Like, little me is really proud right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's definitely been a great experience. I've got to meet so many different people, and yeah.
I think I've had the opportunity to explore a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have if I didn't go to Howard.
It takes you out of your comfort zone, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you never know what you're gonna get every day. Like,
Yeah, and I've learned a lot about myself from this experience.
Yeah, honestly, my Howard experience has also been a 10 out of 10. Y'all see Reggie on that side, that's my boy. We did it with the same, like, same org, same friends, like we do the same stuff. So like, I don't know, Howard is like the perfect balance of like social and academic life. You'll see people at the party turning up and getting lit, having fun, but then like they'll get up at 8 a.m. and go to that class, like they'll get up at 9 a.m. and do that interview, and like that's what I love about Howard Culture Growth. It's like, you'll have fun, but you'll also handle business, and I love that. So.
It's definitely about like finding balance and like finding what you want to do while still remembering what you came here for.
Yeah. And I think everyone at Howard has that kind of mentality as like, we know we're all going to be successful and great, but at the same time, we still know how to have fun. Like, we still know how to
Enjoy being young.
Yeah, enjoy being young while like thinking about the future and what we want to be. So.
And honestly, the people at Howard make Howard Howard.
Yeah,
like, you're surrounded by so
yeah.
many like-minded individuals. Y'all probably heard this 1,000 times about Howard, but it's really true. Like, people that you hear, they'll change your life. Like, I met some of my best friends here. Like, you know when they say like, you don't meet your best friends in college, they'll be in your weddings. That's true. Because like, I see it for myself. Like right now, like these people I'm surrounded with now, like I see myself.
You will be in your wedding?
Yeah,
long-term relationships. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is going to be you guys' majors. Why did you guys pick that major, and do you think that you're on the right path?
I'll start off again. So I came into Howard as a business management major simply because like I feel like that's like the most basic business degree. But once I found out like what I really want to do, which is banking and private equity, I had to switch to finance. Because I know that that's going to lead me on the right track to eventually do what I want to do in the future. So I feel like it hasn't failed me yet. Being a finance major has made me money already before getting into my career. So I would say I don't regret it at all.
I came into Howard as a political science major because I wanted to be a lawyer, and I still do want to be a lawyer. But after talking to different people and doing my research, I realized that I don't have to be a political science major to go to law school. So I switched my major to marketing just because I wanted to kind of explore like the business side of things as well. And I'm kind of into like social media and fashion marketing with a minor in political science. So I have a balance in the best of both worlds, and I can still go to law school with knowledge and just the background of the law field.
I came to Howard as a biology major. I'm still a biology major, but I also came in, well, I am in the Carr STEM Scholars Program, so I'm on track to get my MD PhD.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so I'm on track right now to get my MD PhD, and my goal is to become a pediatric hematologist specialized in sickle cell disease because my younger sister has sickle cell. That's it, yeah.
So I came into Howard like Amira, a political science major.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah. But after my freshman year, I decided to switch to legal communications because before coming to Howard, I didn't even know that was a major. And after looking through like the curriculum and what it does, it teaches me everything that I want to know how to do. Like I take a lot of speech classes, how to write like a lawyer, like all that type of stuff. And that goes, I feel like that's a better track to get me to where I want to be. And I'm not really into politics as much as I thought I would be. So with the legal communications field, I can focus on the type of law that I personally want to pursue. So.
Yeah, so I came to Howard as a management major. I'm still a management major. Honestly, I really still don't know what I want to do as far as like a specific career. Like right now, I'm kind of like in the investment banking realm, but I don't know if that's what I want to do like long term. Because like those jobs, they pay well, but they'll stress you out. They'll have you gray hairs at 30 years old, and I don't know if like I don't know if I'm really trying to get myself into that for real. But we'll see after this summer as I'm interning at investment banking. So. Follow me on Instagram and I'll keep you updated.
Can you number Instagram like right here? Like,
can I say like a tip? If you're like stressed out and overwhelmed about like, okay, I don't know what I want to do, and you're submitting the application, it's like, okay, I don't know what I want to do. Don't stress about it. Like when you get to college, you can honestly figure out what you want to do. You can talk to people around you, use your resources, and figure out like what you really want to do. Like you can declare your major to what, like sophomore year?
Honestly, you can change it at any point.
You can change it.
So,
like, figure out what you want to do, and it's okay to change your major. I know people change their major like 3 times.
Literally.
To add on to what Mira said and kind of like what Mira was saying, use your, like when you use internship opportunities to figure out what you want to do.
Yeah,
like that is
exactly.
the best way to figure out, is this a career field I really want to go into? Because like you're thinking like I'm just an intern, but you're going to really be in there getting an everyday view of like how these people live, like what their work-life balance is, if this is something you really want to do, what is required of you, like all that.
And internships are fun. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Like
I had a really good internship.
Yeah, like you get to go to different parts of like the country, and they'll pay for like a lot of them will pay for your housing, your food, your transportation, just
And
for you to
pay
go.
you.
Yeah, and pay you to do a job that you want to do in the future, so you can learn about it. Like I have friends going to California, Texas, New York, living like off someone else's dime to do a job that they think they want to do in the future. So
Yeah, like how MJ was talking about just like traveling across the country. Like this past summer was my first time going to Chicago, and it was like on another company's dime. We were out there for 3 days, and they gave us $5,000 to just sit and listen to them talk. So like different
I
opportunities
I
like
had
that.
5,000 to
Like,
be out there in this home for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I should have did that so early.
no,
join SOB.
no.
Yeah, they
But-
call us money gang, y'all. They don't call it. They don't say it for no reason.
Yeah.
SOB money gang.
That's what we got.
I can tell you what else they call y'all.
Okay, so the next question I have for you guys are, what are you involved in on campus, and why did you choose that specific organization?
I can take this one first. So I'm in the Black Women Pre-Law Society, and I'm also part of UGSA. So as I talked about before, I want to be a lawyer. So being a part of like that e-board gives me a chance to kind of connect with a group of people that want to also be lawyers, like like-minded people. We do events where we invite lawyers to come speak to us, and we learn more about that. We also do events to where we get to go out and visit different law schools or learn about different programs that like actually that Black women don't usually get exposed to. So that's really why I joined that org. And then on the e-board of that, I'm interested in doing like public relations, so that's why I chose that position. And then I'm a part of UGSA as a school communications representative, and UGSA basically plans all the major events on Howard University campus when it comes to the students. And I've always been the type of person that loves event planning and doing stuff like that, so that kind of gives me that type of opportunity to meet like really cool people and get to work on really cool like parties and stuff.
I'll go next. So I'm a part of Howard University Elite Models and UGSA. I joined Elite because I just wanted something like creative to do outside of the norm, because it's not usually something I did before. So I was like, let me try it out. And UGSA, like MJ, they covered by everything MJ just said. So.
I'm a part of UGSA, Black Women Pre-Law Society, Best U Programming, her campus, a couple others, but I joined Best U Programming because I love mentoring and just being able to give back to the community and serve as like a helping hand or listening ear to young kids means a lot to me, and then while fostering that sisterhood. So I've been able to meet a bunch of different people that I would never have met before, and we really bonded and have this sisterhood with each other where we could literally call each other up about anything. So
Press. Press.
All right, y'all. So I'm also a part of a few orgs on campus. I'm a part of Delaware's Club. I'm from Delaware, so like I tap in there. All right, so on Howard's campus, I am a member of the Gentlemen of Jewish Social Club Incorporated. When I became a student at Howard, the biggest piece of advice that I got was to join orgs that really resonate with you and who you are as a person. So I did my research, and Gentlemen of Jewish Social Club's pillars are brotherhood, scholarship, and service. And I feel like I really embody all three of those in every way. So I did my research, and I became a member, and now I'm currently the president. So yeah.
Right.
Okay, bro.
I don't want to be that guy, but like basically what he said. Like I'm not a t-shirt wearer, but he described it very well.
Yeah, what's your position, bro? Go ahead, tell me.
I'm the communications chair that is. I run the Instagram, the email, write the captions for the Instagram posts, stuff like that. So, but like he said, the Jahmere Hargraves Social Club is the best freshman org on campus. We're gonna win that, speak it into existence. Org of the year, we're gonna speak that into existence too. Yeah, that's pretty much it though.
Good, bro.
Okay, so the next question I have for you guys is, would you say coming to Howard impacted your life? List the ways Howard has impacted your life.
Okay, so I can take this one first. So I'm from Hampton, Virginia, and I actually have a full ride to Howard University, and if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be going to college. Thank you guys. I wouldn't be going to college in general. Like, I don't come from a lot. Like, my mom didn't finish college. My grandma's an immigrant from Korea. Like, we grew up in, like, Section 8/rent-controlled housing. So if it wasn't for this type of experience, then I would still be in that type of environment. It kind of gave me a way out and a way to, like, explore the world without barriers. Because with my scholarship, because I don't have those financial barriers on me, I can use my money that, like, I earn to do other things. Like, able to go on vacations if I want to go on vacation for like spring break instead of having to worry about that. Or even with Howard, I got to go like New York a few times, or I get to go see the United States, whereas most of the time I haven't been outside of Hampton that often. So yeah.
So yeah, going off of what MJ said, so I didn't realize how similar we were. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm a first generation college student as well, alongside being a first generation high school graduate. So first person in my family to graduate high school, and first person in my family to go to college, let alone not just any university, but Howard University at that. And I was able to make that dream a reality while also being at Howard for free as well. So I can't complain.
So I definitely say like the biggest way is like socially, but not in the way like you're thinking, not like partying or like doing stuff like that, but like coming to Howard, like I feel like I just gained like a super big family that you don't get at other schools. I visit other schools and like you have no idea like who anybody is wherever you go. But at a place like Howard, I feel like I can walk anywhere and like I'm gonna probably run into somebody. Then like even like past Howard's campus, I feel like I can go to any major city and have a place to stay, or like know someone I can link up with, have like lunch to eat with, stuff like that. So I'd never say that's how Howard has benefited.
Basically, I was going to say pretty much the same thing, but Howard has also helped me with my sense of self. There's people around you doing amazing things, so it's taught me how to stand out in a room and have confidence while you're in that room. And also, to go off of what Reggie's saying, the biggest thing that I've learned while being here is it's not always about what you know, but who you know. So like making those connections and really fostering real, genuine relationships, because you don't know how somebody can help you in the future. You don't know how you can help somebody in the future. And I've just learned so much from so many different people here. So just opening myself up and understanding the value of connections and really getting to know people, because that can take you far here.
Honestly, this might sound crazy, but I feel like I learned more from my peers more than my professors.
No, like
Yeah, I
that's real.
agree with that.
And like, one thing about it is college is an experience. So like, if you're not getting involved and making an effort to get to know the people around you, you're not getting the college experience, because not only are you here for an education, yes, but you're here to learn about life, and that's through interacting with people and stepping out of your comfort zone.
Well, for me, I would say definitely like similar to MJ, this is an opportunity, like even like with what I want to do career-wise, this is an opportunity I would like never have or like not really know about if I wasn't at Howard. Like the things that I have been able to do to help myself and like advance for what I want to do is like drastic. Like I would real life never be in these positions. Number two, I would say like being at Howard impacted me personally because it changed like my outlook on, I would say, life more so, because I feel like I came into college with like a really black and white mindset, like this is how stuff's supposed to go, anything other than that is kind of like, but I feel like since then I've been able to grow a lot as a person, which was important for me because I don't want to be like sheltered in one place.
I do feel like Howard gave me like the most confidence that like I could ever have in my life. Like before Howard, I wouldn't say I didn't have confidence, but like I wasn't like being me, like doing what I want, wear what I want, like talk how I want. Now I feel like I can do anything. Like who's gonna check me?
Right.
And, like simply because I go to Howard, that's like the type of confidence that like having that Howard education, the Howard lifestyle, like that's what it does for you.
Yeah, it made me look down on code switching a little bit, not gonna lie, because I'm like, especially coming where I'm coming from, like, and the experiences that I've had, like, I was always taught to, okay, you act a certain way, like, in front of these people, you act another certain way in type of these front of people. But, like, Howard taught me that, like, I can still be me and professional. Like, I can still have, like, that same type of energy and same, like, knowledge, and I don't have to, like, completely throw all that away when I walk into a door. And it made me, like, more confident in that type of thing as a whole, or even confident in what I do in general. Like in high school, it wasn't really cool to be a part of a corporate organization. It wasn't cool to like have like all like the best grades. It wasn't cool to do all that type of stuff. Like it was just like whatever. But here, like everybody does everything. It makes you want to get involved. It makes you want to do more. It makes you want to get out there. So, yeah.
And just to add on that too, I would say like Howard is genuinely life changing, like in every way, like professionally, socially. Like if you come to Howard, you're gonna leave Howard a different person, because the way I've seen myself grow in so many ways in the span of a year and a half. We're only sophomores. It's only our second semester in our sophomore year. I can't imagine like what I'm going to be my senior year at Howard. And like we call Howard like the Mecca, and it's truly like the Mecca. It's like the Black Disneyland. Like, like seriously. And you might see stuff about Howard in the news, like little stuff going on with professors and housing. Every school has issues, but like the community that Howard has to offer, I like can't get it anywhere else. And I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been to other schools, and it's nothing like Howard. And it makes me cherish Howard even more.
Yeah, literally. Like how Amir called it like a Black Disneyland. Like it's not just like the physical, but that's like everyone like individually. Like you like how MJ mentioned like in high school, like it's not cool to be like a part of like a lot of orgs or do stuff like that. Well, I know people like back on home who like they might be the only person in their friend group who is like very ambitious or like wants to do certain things. But like that's everybody at Howard. Like
yeah,
and it's not even a competition type thing. It's more just like if you're doing this, like I'm gonna put you onto this, like because like why am I here and you're not? So it's like
everybody wants to see you eat at Howard. Like everybody wants to see you like be successful. Like if I'm doing something great and I know like Nora's really interested in this type of thing, like I'm gonna put her on. Like it's not a competition. It's more like trying to give everyone a chance. I think that's what Howard embodies as a whole. Like giving, no matter where you come from, what you've done in the past, or like anything that you've been through, like giving everyone a chance at the same opportunities.
Everyone spreads wisdom to everybody.
Everybody.
Okay, so my last question I have for you guys today is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to come to Howard?
I'll go first. Just go ahead. No, I got it. We still gonna roll. Okay, I'll go first. What I would say is that make sure you apply for scholarships. Like Howard is very expensive. Like if you don't get the presidential scholarship, basically the one where you get the most money, you're still going to be like have a lot of tuition to pay. So make sure you apply. That's my advice.
Mine would be get involved. Like Howard is definitely what you make it. If you're not involved, you're not going to have as much fun as like other people. There's so many orgs, clubs, organizations, things on and outside of Howard that you can do, and it creates real bonds and real families. So I would definitely say get involved as much as possible, as soon as possible, because that's where you're going to meet your friends. And there's a group for everyone. You just got to find it.
I agree with MJ. I would say get involved and do like your research. There's so much out there for you. So don't be afraid to ask people for help, for information. There's so many people that want to support you. They want to help you. They know how it feels to be a freshman coming into college, and you don't know what to do. So reach out to people who have experience, are doing things that you want to do. Get involved, and don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone, because you don't know what can come from that.
I would say in your application, make sure that you show Howard different aspects of who you are. When you're applying to Howard, you have to do different essays, right? So like when you're applying to your school, make sure that you show them the professional side of who you are. Show them why your resume is qualified for you to be a Howard student, right? But in your personal essay, make sure that you tell them who you are and you tell your story. Don't be afraid to tell your story. Don't be afraid to tell Howard, I need to be here because I went through X, Y, Z. They're not going to be ashamed, you feel me? It's a lot of people here who come from different backgrounds, different situations, who are here because they weren't afraid to tell what they've been through to get to Howard, and that'll make you stick out. So,
yeah, especially in terms of application, get a little crafty with your words. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be very like
get creative.
Yeah, you don't gotta be black and white. Like
get creative.
You can like jazz it up a little bit. Don't lie, but jazz it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Howard also takes like a holistic approach to like looking at your application. So show that your resume is good, get personal in your essay, and also show that you're involved. Like even before you get to college, you kind of want to be involved because that's what they look for. You want to be a well-rounded student. So
Also, take advantage of DC as a whole. Like, if you're coming to Howard, like, there's so many things to do. Sorry, and outside of school. Like, there's literally, like, the White House up the street. There's, like, so many different places you can explore and do. So, like, take advantage of that as soon as you can.
yeah.
And don't be afraid to seek leadership positions in club that you're in currently right now. So if you're in high school right now and you're in the chess club, don't just be a member. Like, run for president, run for treasurer, run for secretary. Like, try to get yourself a leadership position because that'll make you stand out as well.
Howard loves leaders.
And even if you don't have leadership positions, like how I said, jazz it up a little bit. Like if you help your little sister with their homework, you know, you can like consider yourself a tutor because you're not lying, but like just a little beef it up a little.
You founded your own tutoring club.
Yeah.
But even like with that, like what you do, like there's certain circumstances that people can't do that. That doesn't mean you can't get an hour. Like
Exactly.
talk about those circumstances. Talk about like why, like you
Let them
let
speak
them know.
on any areas you feel that
Yeah.
you're lacking in. They give you an opportunity to
Yeah.
do that.
They do.
Mhm. Like he was saying, tell your story. Like everyone has their own story, and there's not one specific way to get into Howard. Like I promise you that there's different avenues, ways, and paths of everyone. Like everyone here has a different story that brought them to this point.
Yeah.
I would say once you get here, do network, but like don't drag it though. Don't DE if you know what they mean. You know what that means. Because like it's very easy to see like you're only talking to me because like you want to do this that I'm doing or like you know what I'm saying. You
Be
wanna
genuine.
Be genuine.
genuine.
Yeah, like my next thing that I would say is come here like being yourself. Like you don't want to be somebody that you're not. Like people are gonna.
Your true colors will show up.
You can't keep a mask on forever.
Exactly.
Like,
So be authentic and have intention with everything you do. Like intention is very important here. So be intentional and be yourself.
Mhm. And then remember that you're a brand. Like as soon before you even get to Howard, like everything you do, it's going to follow you to a certain extent. Like think about who you want to be and how you want to represent yourself, and keep that in mind whenever you move or however you go. I'm not saying you have to be like fake or like be honest about it, but remember that you're still a brand. Like your name is going to ring bells eventually. So you need to make sure you keep it up.
I don't forget anything. Like, I remember stuff people did like before we came to Howard. Like,
Yeah.
cause that's like their brand now. Because that's how you introduce
Don't
yourself.
be doing too much in them group chats.
You don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Those group chats gonna get you messed up.
Like you can be in the group chats, but don't be like
Play the background.
I will never forget who was doing too much in the group chat. I'll never forget.
Also, like Howard, please do not get up into the idea of imposter syndrome. Like, it's so easy to feel like you're not doing enough here at Howard because the person to the right of you and the person to the left of you, they'll be doing so much and it'll make you feel like what you're doing is not enough. But patience is also key here too. Like, wait your turn because your turn is going to come.
Right.
Like, you gotta wait your turn and don't be a hater at Howard either because that's not going to get you anywhere. Because being at Howard, being around so many people who are so accomplished, do not be a hater because it's gonna affect you negatively. Just don't be a hater.
And if you want it, get it. Like, not gonna lie, if you want it, you can have it. If you want that position, if you want to be a part of that org, if you want to be a part of that club, you just have to put the effort and the work in to do it.
Exactly.
Like, that's really all it is. Like, everybody has an opportunity here.
Timing is everything as well. So like what's for you won't miss you. Like don't try and rush anything. Don't look at other people's successes and be like, wow, like why am I not in the positions that they're in? Because what's for you will be for you, and just work towards what you want and just know your worth and know like what you bring to the table. And I think that's something that Howard will hopefully teach you if you decide to go, is that you're enough and you bring a lot to the table.
And to like add on to like, or like add another thing to that, like start your hustle now. Like start doing your craft, because once you get to Howard, that's how you're gonna make a lot of money. Like if you like doing nails, like start mastering now that you're in high school. If there's anything that you've ever wanted to do, the best time to start that business is in college. Not gonna lie, you're surrounded by a whole bunch of people that need those type of services. If you want to start a clothing brand, start it now. Like you're gonna have a whole new audience, a whole
The
new.
time is now.
The time is now. I promise you, you're never gonna get as many customers as fast as when you first get into college.
Also, too, if you end up coming to Howard, tapping with us, we throw parties. Because y'all know all the logistics of Howard. We're gonna talk about some fun stuff now.
Top 5 party school.
Top 5 party school. Yeah.
We're a top 5.
Shout out Rebel events.
We are.
Wow.
Make sure if you commit to Howard, look out for Rebel events on Instagram. We having freshman week parties.
You can just.
You be on the same portion.
Like you were saying, tap in with us. So not even just us, like anybody that you see goes to Howard, like you can DM them, ask them questions, like how do you feel about this? Like I saw you're a finance major or a poli-sci major, like what's some internship opportunities that you had? Like that's how you end up getting like put on with certain stuff because like you're being genuine. Like before you're blowing up or whatever, you've already tapped in with me. So
So people want to help.
And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to ask. I've helped anyone who's asked me.
Literally.
I'm pretty sure Anijah gonna leave our information like in the description. So like, don't be afraid to reach out and DM us on Instagram because trust me, we're gonna respond. We got you.
All right, thank you guys for taking your time out of your wonderful evening on shooting this clip. Tune in for the next video.
Big ups, Nige.
Big up.
All right.
That was awkward. All right, so not to like gas myself up, but I would say I'm part of the best freshman board when I was kid. No, that's not
cap.
I don't want to say that. I want to sound cocky.
That's Oregon campus, no cap.
Wait, it's not filmed.
Oh, what?
No.
Oh, wait. No, I said
Yeah, wait. Can I get a reminder of the question again?
Yeah, I'm like,
I forgot. I forgot. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
think I answered
no,
that.
because I feel like
No,
that
yeah, don't be that guy.
Yes.
y'all was on a house party.
No.
Yeah.
I was on for a brief minute.
But also,
For a
too, do not be afraid to. Wait, let me reword that. Actually, you gonna cut that clip?
Yeah, cut that a little bit.
I was gonna talk. Okay, hi everyone. So we are about to be doing a. Okay, hi everyone. So this is gonna be our Howard.